Well, it's a smash to the offside and action has begun. Middle by Kamran Akmal and middle by the fielder at cover.
As long as it turns both ways.
Gone! Bad start by Zalmi. Bad start by Banton. What a wonderful start by Shaheen Shah Afridi. The fans are up. Lot of noise. Lot of atmosphere back in Qalandars. What a start.
Not seeing the best of Tom Banton here for the Zalmi. Ball perhaps just stopping on him a tiny bit, but it was a tame finish. Shaheen Shah Afridi knocked over Shane Watson, first ball hitting him on the pads.
Oh, last ball has been hit crisply for 4. Very good shot. That'll relieve a bit of pressure. But credit to Shaheen Shah again. Smacks it for 4. Lovely, smooth start this time by Kamran Akmal. But can he last the distance?
Well, he's thrown down.
Goes up, long on comes into play. Is it going to be another wicket? Is it going to be taken? Just about hangs on to it. Just about makes it. I think it's Fakhr, who's generally considered a very good fielder. What is happening out there? Are they losing the plot? Livingston is dead.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Liam Livingston. I mean, he just decided it's me or you, Samit Patel. He just pinned his ears back and decided he was going to hit this as hard as was humanly possible. Loses his shape, gets it off the bottom edge of the bat, the head's in no position. And then Fakhr, oh my goodness me. He's managed to...
Ah, beautifully struck through the offside. What a delightful drive from Shoaib Malik. Nothing more than great timing. No force. Do something sensational once again. Shot and one. This is pretty sensational from Shoaib. After being hit in the rib area, he's plundered a couple of balls to Kamran Akmal's free-flowing batting. That's gone, that's done the distance. Beautifully struck. I mean,
this innings at all. It's a great shot.
Catch it as the call. He's a goner. Thank you for coming. Almost crossed. Samit Patel has the last laugh. He's done it again. What a moment for Qalandars. 4th time is dismissed Kamran Akmal in what, about 12 balls or so? Fabulous, fantastic.
Oh, Samit, you are the king of the power play. I don't know what it is, the people just not treat him with any respect. You saw Kamran Akmal coming, he went wide and slow. And this time I think it's Harris Ralph who finds the ball to be electric. First time it hits its hands. Ooh, pops out.
Shot, almost a catch. It went through the hands. I'm not too sure whether he saw it early or not. Clearly, that ball has gone and hit the fence in no time.
Well, it was a plan. Fakhr Zaman has been positioned in there in a catching position. If anything, he's just a tiny bit too close because it looked as though he barely saw it. It beat him for pace in that unusual position. Dead square on the offside. Yeah, beat him for pace. The hands weren't even up when it went through him.
Do you know that?
Crunched away. 4 runs.
Brilliant. That is a really solid strike.
Over. Oh, that would have been a superb catch. Ben Dunk, the Superman of PSL 5 so far. That would have been an absolute stunner. 50 up for Zalmi.
It's been hard fought too, that 50, and it was almost 4 down and not making 50, but that's gone so quickly. Ben Dunk, he moved okay, but it was the pace of the delivery. We've seen one that was too quick for that short man at point, and now that was too quick for the keeper. It's a quick pitch.
That's gone fine. 4 to the total. And Malik is just got a good presence at the crease at the moment.
Old for them.
He's gone big, and it clears the field for 6. Great start to the over. What a shot! Oh my word! The HBO.
Zalmi will breathe. Oh, almost dislodging the bails. Did it hit the stumps?
I think it did. I think the light came on. But of course, can't be out unless the bail hits the ground. Let's have a look here. Does it just tickle back onto the stump? Oh, yes, it does. Clearly.
I think he hit the shoulder and then roll on.
Bowlers are on top.
Oh, that's a big hit. That is special from Haider Ali. Is it a Pepsi catcher, Karun? Catch, because that's...
Slower balls.
Oh, in the slot, that's gone for 4. Beautifully timed and exquisite placement. Right, we have 100. Second 50, taking lesser balls. On the pads, that's gone into the gap once again. That's a 4. He's playing a gem here on 37 off 24. Just 3 dots in partnership of 85. That's gone for 4. How many times you've seen this in T20 cricket? Frustration for the bowler. That's gone up in the air and probably will go all the way. It does. That's massive from Haider Ali. Drive earns him a single, earns him a 50. What a 50. Getting a 50 under pressure. Involved in a partnership of 96, becomes the youngest player in HBL PSL history to score a 50. He's only 19. Just played the under-19 World Cup. And he's moving forward, pushing his case to be selected for that all-important post in the World T20 World Cup squad. Drive solidly played into the gap. Glorious, breathtaking drive. 50 for Shoaib Malik as well. 3rd consecutive 50 for Shoaib. Partnership 100 off 67. Zalmi on the move here. 124 for 3.
Into the sword.
There he goes, and there she goes for 6. Brilliant. That's into the gap. Oh, the last thing they needed was a misfield.
Crunch down the ground. There's a fielder out there, and he'll take the catch. So a timely breakthrough here for the home side, and it's the experienced Malik who has to make his way off the field.
Oh, it's unlucky it was there too, the form that he's been in. You could just hear the clunk when he made contact. Right off the toe end. Just needed an inch high, that would have sailed. Just watch where it hits. Right on the tail. And toe end of the bat, and it needed to be taken comfortably. So...
First ball. And what a shot to get underway for Lewis Gregory. Okay, to Haider Ali. Oh, whip that away. What a shot for 4. This young man is turning it on here in front of this Lahore. Oh, got him. That's exactly what the home side needed. A wicket of Malik, and now followed by Gregory. Shaheen Afridi obliges.
Malik and now Gregory, so bang bang. It's a nice way to go. Get the new batsman out there. There's always pressure to keep scoring. You've got to. And that is a Yorker. Gave himself a little bit of room to the onside, did Gregory.
Well, he's got hold of that for 6. What an innings this is from young Haider Ali. Oh no, Ben Dunk says, I've got this, and he does. Celebration from Hussain. I think that's more relief than anything else to see the back of young Haider Ali. Oh, what a hand he's played here. 69 from 43 has put his team in a good position.
Yeah, what a shame. What a shame for the youngster, but he's done such a valuable job. That was a crucial innings at the right time, and he's being acknowledged by some in the Lahore side. He just took on a pre-med shot and the line was too wide of off stump. That's why he was unable to just lend it over that 45. Yeah, frustration. But
oh, gorgeous shot through the gap for 4. Especially at that pace. Oh yes, that's what we're talking about. And Afridi is having an absolutely gem of a night here. 3rd wicket for him. Just 22 runs conceded.
bowl it again, and bowl it again. He's got 3 wickets, and he deserves them. He's finishing ups.
Oh, unlucky for Afridi. He conceded 4, picked up a wicket, and now 4 of the 4. Oh, that is neat. How well did he play that? Starts with down with 8 wickets in hand. It was just 2 days ago. Wickets in the last couple of overs. Oh boy. Thrown to the wrong end. So they've ended on 187 for 7. It's exactly the same score that Karachi Kings put on the board. And Lahore will be breathing a sigh of relief, because at one stage it certainly looked like they'd be chasing over 200.
Yeah, well, I thought Karachi had enough or could have defended it, and they could have, but they didn't bowl well enough. And it just shows that 187, it's amazing it's 187 again, is often, in these conditions, not enough. Now this one comes in, there was a run out on, there's certainly without a fumble. Brathwaite's probably getting home, unless it was a direct hit. He's in frame, but Hassan Ali was the one that should have been run out at the other end.
106 runs scored in the last 10 overs, but more importantly from a Lahore perspective, they picked up 4 wickets at the end and 48 from the last 30 balls.
Good pitch. A little bit of swing straight away. There's a man, he's been scored.
Cracked away. 4 runs for the captain.
Well, no problems with that. Just
Last ball of the over, and he finds the boundary. So a good start this for the home side. 12 from the...
ripped in half. Well bowled.
It's gone away for 4. The edges fly here too. 2 without loss. Oh, that is huge. 6 runs, first 6 of the innings, and it comes off the back of Fakhr Zaman. He goes again, and this time it's even bigger. Into the crowd. Back-to-back 6s.
Hassan Ali. Oh, there we go, there's an opportunity. Opportunity, Brathwaite. Oh, the big fella. He's got the biggest hands out there.
How do you drop it when you've got hands the size of spades? He never looked comfortable underneath this. It went a mile up in the air. Out of the blackness of the night sky, can be difficult to line the ball up, floodlights, etc. But he had an age to get himself in position. Never got in the right one. Sahel survives.
जब से PSL शुरू हुआ है कि कैश करेंगे इंशाल्लाह. गरीब लोग थे, अल्लाह ने मेरी सुनी, यहाँ पर आया हूँ और खुदा का निहायत शुक्र अदा करता हूँ. अल्लाह का बहुत शुक्र है मेरा साथ.
They are basically playing mixed martial arts and they've won several medals. Both of them, by the way, are siblings. बहन भाई दोनों यहाँ पे हैं और दोनों ही जो हैं MMA खेलते हैं. Sorry, we'll have to go back because there's been a wicket. We'll come back to you guys, just remember.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt there. It is a wicket. It's going to be run out. A big, big mix-up. And the score is 50. We've just witnessed, while Zainab was having a chat down there, a run out, and it will be given. It was the fact that he was caught in no man's land there. Butch.
Yeah, it's a bit of indecision, really. If they'd both gone, they probably would have made it, but Sahal Akhtar is going to end up a long way short. It was a good bit. There's a calmness about what he's doing at the moment. Goes bang down the ground, and that's very nearly killed the cameraman.
Down, they're in control, and that's what he can do. See, Chris Lynn, the first time he has a crack, it is dispatched.
That is just
care of it. There he goes, hard, low, flat. He's turning it on now, 15 from 10. How? Out of here. There it is again. The arrow down the ground, Chris Lynn.
List in the standings list if they win today. White ball is played away quite nicely. There's a lot of craft involved on that occasion. That's even better. A bit of fun and giggle. Blocked his way, didn't want him to hit that one. Probably he couldn't have, because I think it's given a dead ball straight away these days, isn't it?
That is simply magnificent. That's a slower ball that has gone backwards.
It was reverse swing at his best. Swinging it back.
Can we get the speedo on this ball? He's tried to bowl the slower ball.
Would have been a great delivery for Aleem Dar to face. He got the scare of his life. He didn't know what to do with it. The initial gesture was to wide it, and then it was given a dead ball. Here he goes. That's up in the air. Is it safe? Is it six? It is. It is. Over the rope. May not have middled it, but the result was... Once again, wrong length. 50 comes up for Fakhar, his first 50 of this year's HBL PSL. We had to wait for a very long time to see him run into good form, and well, he's provided us with a lot of fun. Good effort, 50 of 34.
The side like him as well. They like what he brings, and they like his role at the top of the order. And he's been threatening to put on the score. He's played some wonderful shots throughout the tournament, but never quite gone on. And he's doing that tonight. Again, that ball in that hitting zone. Skipper needs to get to him and say, let's get away from that ball.
With and gone. Once again, Fakhar has been fed with some easy stuff. What he's doing is just good against leg spin or spin. Is pretty decent. We got the answer straight away. Sorry, mate, for asking it.
Well, another one to the...
HBL PSL. This time goes a little wide and still gets worked for four. Massive shot. Really was well timed. Hit it. Yeah, the placement is outstanding. Glorious placement. All too easy for Chris Lynn and co. On 49. That's his 50. Wonderful innings. Relief for Qalandars, relief for Chris Lynn, because they need Chris Lynn to be firing away as the playoff situation dawns upon us. Really has been a great innings. 50 of 27, what a way to get back into form. 4 fours and 3 sixes.
And this partnership has really driven the knife into the Zalmi. It's hard to see how they're going to get out of this one.
It's Chris Lynn and Fakhar Zaman currently at it, and they're doing it in some style. Who needs Ben Dunk for when Chris Lynn is striking it the way he does?
Absolutely savage from Chris Lynn. I'm going to have a look upstairs as to whether or not it hit the cushion on the half volley or on the full. Half volley it is. Lonely before, but man, he's hit that hard.
Crunch that away. 4 runs, back-to-back fours, 4. Couple more overs. Will the home team do it? It's high in the air. There's a fielder running towards it under the lights. What a catch! Yasser Shah has pulled off a stunner, hasn't he?
Well, that's brilliant. He kept them down to one. He made sure that Chris Lynn was on strike that delivery with a brilliant diving stop down at long off. And then the very next delivery, he sprints in off the boundary, gets himself just inside the 30-yard circle. And I reckon we might have even got a dive for the cameras in there as well. This went miles up in the air. But just watch Yasser Shah on the bottom of your screen. Sprinting in. Oh, he dives. He just makes it inside the 30-yard circle. Magnificent.
Pulls off the jaunty dive. Have a look. Look. Wow. Out. Back-to-back wickets, and this is exactly what Zalmi needed, and they've got both the set batters out.
Yeah, I said it wasn't over. There was still work to do, still runs to be scored. Then Zalmi now have two men on naught at the crease, the perfect scenario for them. Wahab decided to go hard into a length, just outside off stump. It's a swipe from Vakha. And guess what? Is Yasser Shah in the right place at the right time?
Well, he'll take that. It brings up the 150. And the equation now. It's in the air and it will be caught. So it's wickets at the moment that's dominating the action here at the Gaddafi Stadium, and Carlos Brathwaite gets involved.
Yeah, back of a length to Hafiz. Wasn't going to give him anything on the drive at the bat. Steep bounce is excellent from Brathwaite. And Gregory makes no mistake at backward point. He's a runner ball 4. And again, I repeat, I'm not sure he was the man for that situation.
Will this be caught? Yes, it will. Oh, almost fumbled. Tom Banton and Brathwaite with 2 wickets in the over.
That's just brilliant execution. Brilliant execution. Mohammad Akram and Darren Sammy embraced down there in the dugout for Zalmi. But Brathwaite had the field set perfectly. 2 men back within 30 yards of each other, long off and deep extra cover. He bowled exactly the right ball. And finally, somebody has burst Ben Dunk's bubble.
Whoops, almost. Oh, 4 runs, exactly what the home team needed. And Carlos Brathwaite hands on head, but he... Oh, wow, David Visser goes big, and it's into the crowd for 6. This is his game. Samad Patel gets it into the gap for 4. What an over this is turning out to be for the home team. 15 from the over. No need. Visser ends with a 6, and Lahore beaten the Zalmi for the first time since 2016 in HBL PSL. A 5-wicket victory, and the fans are up on their feet. Have a listen to Gaddafi Stadium.
They are going absolutely berserk here. Commiserations for Carlos Brathwaite, who kept his side in it. He kept them in it, he kept pegging them back. But in the end, he didn't have the answer, didn't have the magic deliveries to stop David Visser from clearing the rope. What a finish, what a contest. Finally, somebody's chased over 180 against the Zalmi. And Wahab Riaz will be disappointed, but he can know that he's been involved in a magnificent contest here at Gaddafi Stadium, and the Qalanders run continues.
3rd win in a row for Lahore Qalanders, and their campaign is red hot at the moment.